Hi, fellow traders. How's it going? Hope everybody had a great day trading. I know we had a pretty good day. Started out slow just like yesterday, but we finished up pretty strong. Had a really good day, so we'll go over those trades here in a few. But I guess if you guys figured it out, the last couple of messages that I've had have come from either emails I've gotten or conversations that I've had with traders or members in the community. And today I got one. As soon as I tweeted out the a picture of the first trade we took on TVIX, I got this email. I'm sick of this. Every time I spend the whole morning in your room, and when I leave, you take a trade. You don't take a trade when I'm there, and he's mad and frustrated, and he's like, if I'm in your room in the afternoon, you don't take a trade, but the next day I may not be in there, and then you take a trade. I'm always missing you. And he wants me to tell him what's wrong. Hell, I don't know. But I was like, okay, let's chat. Can we Skype for a minute? And come to find out, he's in 4 freaking chat rooms, and he's going from room to room trying to find whoever has the best trade. What sense does that make? So I wanted him to tell me, what's your rationale for doing that? And he's like, I just want, if you're not trading in the morning, I want to, this guy might be trading, so I can follow him, or this guy might be trading, I might, this other person may be trading, and I'm like, man, all you doing is driving yourself crazy. Because what I'm showing you is what it's like every day. Somebody who started where you're starting, went through everything, had to go through the ups and downs, that's doing this for a living. I'm streaming everything live so that you could see it every day. I'm not streaming a little bit here, a little bit there, and then coming back telling you, wow, look at this trade I made. And, no. You're seeing what I'm doing every day. Whether I win, whether I lose, just like today. All summer. Hell, I lost more than the damn Cleveland Browns. But, hey, look at where I'm at now. I didn't give up. I didn't quit. I kept telling you, it's going to turn. This is the time that you learn. You develop your discipline. You grow. And you're seeing it every day. You're seeing the progression. I'm seeing it in some of you guys, and it's incredible. I love it. This is why I do what I do. And, being a real teacher, coming from the education community, the reason why I taught was to see and to help people realize their goals and their dreams and their aspirations. Help give them their foundation, their fundamentals, so they can go out and go beyond me and beyond my classroom. Same thing I want for you guys here. So, but, if you can't, understand what's going on, and you feel you have to go this place, that place, and that place, it's not going to work for you. Really, you're going to end up at the end of the day with a headache, or you may end up having a stroke or a heart attack trying to chase stuff and getting mad when you just missed this person because you were over here and he didn't take a trade. So you got to pick a spot. I don't care whether it's me, whether it's some other guy, whoever you connect with, whoever you feel can help you learn how to trade and be successful in this industry. That's who you need to go to. Now, there's going to be a time, with me, I'm only going to take you as far as you allow me. But I want you by the time you leave here to be able to build your own watch list, to make your own trading plans, and do this without having to get confirmation from me or anybody else. Once you do that, you're on to the next level. And you're going to grow beyond me. But if you don't have that foundation and you keep jumping around, skipping from this place to that place, and you never build roots anywhere, the first strong wind is going to come and blow you right on over. And that'll be it. So you got to pick a spot, no matter where it is, no matter who it is. Trying to run 3 and 4 chat rooms is crazy. 2, I can see that. I used to run, go between 2, every now and then. But 3 or 4, you're never going to get anywhere. So pick a spot. That's my rant for today. So I trade, and this goes along with the class from yesterday. We did a whole class on this, and we talked about the volatility ETFs and how to trade it, what market to look for to trade it in. And it's a good thing we got that market today. Huge day. Even had a nice stop out here, and ended up 21.17.90. It was just great. I mean, awesome. And let me show you what I was looking at today. This is what made me think we might have some volatility in what I was looking at. So I was looking at, the SPY, and you can see this is where we had that huge sell-off, and then we kind of recovered here. Here is yesterday's close. Now look at the candle yesterday. See if I can blow it up some more. Look at the candle yesterday. This was a crazy, crazy candle. And it pretty much closed right at the same price it opened. And I'm like, well, today, if we open red and we can't go green on the day, we should have some pretty good selling back down to the 200. And that's exactly what I was looking for. Here we open. We had that little push. Let's go to the 5-minute. Okay, we opened. You see we had that little push. And then the bottom fell out. We could not push and even get close to this. I was thinking that we might run up and then sell off. This was even better because we ran up, rejected the 200, and just fell through all of this support like it wasn't there. And so it was perfect entry. Obviously, instead of going short here, we're going to go long the TVIX, and that's exactly what we did. And made a real nice trade. Here was the first leg. I scaled out along the way. It's very important that you scale out on these stocks, these volatility stocks, because they can turn on you very quickly. And also have a better stop. You'll see here in a minute what I'm talking about. So we got in here, and nice scaling out. I had to dump this when we started to pull back. And then when we started recovering, I jumped in again, but I only got in with 500 shares this time because if this wasn't going to work and we pulled back a little bit, I wanted to have room to add. But the next candle hit and it took off. It hit my target, and here we ran up a little bit. We kind of chopped around, and as we pulled back, I took it off on a profit stop. So I locked in all of this profit here. We got the pretty much the meat of this move. I missed the beginning, because I waited for it to set up and got in. So we got the meat of this move. Here, we bounced off the 9 here, but I'm looking at the SPY. And if you were in chat, you got to see 100% how I did this, how I managed this trade watching the SPY and using the technical levels on the SPY. And so I got in, and because I was anticipating the break of this high and continued move up, this next candle, this is what I tell you about this volatility. It turned on a dime, and the bottom fell out. So I got stopped out on this move. Thankfully, I was only in 500 shares. Then once we bottomed, I got in. This was during lunch, and I'm like, look, this is gonna get it. This is gonna go. So I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna set my stop down here at 40, and I'm gonna let this thing dig. And sure enough, it worked through lunch. And when I got back, I logged in, and we got to run through the second part. I didn't catch the top up here. I was a little bit too aggressive, I think. I was looking for 44.50, but which is right up here. It didn't really hit or hang around up there so I could take profit. It sold off, and so I waited for another bounce. We made a lower high here, and once this thing washed below, I went ahead and took it off, right alongside here. I had my profit stop set right here, kind of to coincide with this cover or this sale where I sold it here. And then we were done for the day. You can see it just kind of chopped around. It didn't really do much after that. But this was an ideal trade for me. It was as good as it can get. I got the meat of both moves. Even survived a pullback here, and we still booked over $2,000. Very low stress trade. Low stress trade. This kind of bent me out of shape a little bit, but I was okay because I had a ton of money in the bank, so I could give this up and not really care much. But I wanted this, and I knew we were gonna sell. Like I said, I knew we were gonna sell to the daily 200 here. I knew we were gonna sell to this, and I said, we were looking at this earlier, and I said once we fell through this, I thought we were, all hell was gonna break loose. It didn't, it started to, and we took advantage of it a little bit, but it kind of caught itself and it held the 200. So I'll be watching this tomorrow. If this thing cracks the 200, or we open weak tomorrow, and we come up and test the 200, I'm gonna be looking for the same volatility today. I know this doesn't look anything like these 2 days, but this was just enough for us to make some good money. So we'll be looking for that tomorrow as well. It's Friday. We all know how crazy Fridays are, but last Friday was a little crazy. Right here, you can see that was Friday. This was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This was the day. So we'll see. Maybe we can get another Friday where we get under this, and I can catch this huge sell-off again. So we'll see. But that's it for today. You guys have a great afternoon, evening, and I will catch you first thing in the morning. We'll see if we can close this week out strong.